Hey, this is Zane. I wanted to make a quick Loom video, a bit of an update to what's going on inside the MBA program, just so we're able to share this, and you can get a good idea of exactly what it is and what's happening. So right now, I'm hanging out inside of the program, and this is where everybody hangs out. This is our inner circle, our sort of hub, where people are posting. And a lot of people ask, like, are there any examples or things you can show us when it comes to what people are actually accomplishing inside the program? And so this is what I've found to be the best way. I would just scroll through the home feed of some of the most popular posts that have happened. And, here's some examples. Like Rick, he's been in the program for a long period of time, okay, for more than a year and a half. And he's doing more than 240,000 right, in revenue in his business. A bunch of other people as well, like Vicky, she was brand new to the world of digital marketing, brand new to everything, launched her first campaign and made a business 50 grand, right, from launching her first campaign. And they only spent $300. And so she instantly started earning with that business as well. And if I scroll through, you'll just see post after post, like Zaida, right, made a business 40 grand in her very first campaign with no previous experience in marketing at all. So there's quite a few of these. You'll see posts from me as well. Here's another one, and that's another one as well. Ben, he's been in the program, I think like 9 months or so. So there's 9 months ago. He has several businesses that he's now working with, and he's replaced his day job, in the program. So there's a lot of stories here, a lot of people that have come in and, whether they've had some experience a little bit, right, but not really in the world of lead generation, or they've had none at all, have used a specific process that we've put together to launch a business. And so I want to make this video to walk through that process a little bit first. I guess we'll look at that and what that actually involves, and then I'll just come back to this. So in terms of the steps that we take people through, it begins at the very beginning, and that's just setting up the business, right? Which is the fundamental step. Like, what type of industry are we going to get into? What type of business are we going to work with? What is our niche, going to be? And just understanding how to make money using lead generation, right, and digital marketing, and also a lot of really cool automated tools that we've put together for people so they can just get the business off the ground as quickly as possible. But this will show you sort of how to get set up, right? Like onboarded properly, introduction to the program, a little bit about the mindset stuff involved, and then just getting into understanding the business model, right? And the strategy that we're going to go down. So we actually prepare people quite well. And then at the end, business setup. So like set up the basics that you're going to need. You're going to need a business bank account. You need to register your business, and just a couple of things. Because this process is very practical. It's about actually building a business. So that's what we're trying to do here. It's not just theory. We're not just sitting down learning, because the very next thing that people do is they actually launch the business. And so this involves creating their very first campaign and helping their very first business. So it's best to progress in something or learn something through actually doing it. And so that's how this is built. Like, there's preparation that we put, we give you. We ask you to check in with us at various points throughout this process. We get straight into it. Like, we show you the ins and outs of creating advertisements for a business to hopefully get them some more leads, right? More customers. We go into a lot of detail. Like, there's templates here that you can just copy and use, and just sort of how to create them, right? So you really understand the psychology and the creation process of advertising. And then we ask you to create 3 of them with the templates that we give you. And you can also submit them for feedback. Now, we use a lot of artificial intelligence to actually do this as well, and how to like make it really fast to do in the future, so you can work with businesses very quickly. But right after that, you're going out there and you're helping your first business, right? It's like, hey, can I create a campaign for you? I'm learning this stuff, some advanced digital marketing. I'm doing this program. I have to do this for somebody. So can I do, this for your business? And then they will cover the advertising. If you do well with them, they'll pay you, right? Even if you do half well and they enjoy working with you, they'll pay you. So that's how we get set up. One sec. Sorry, I just had to pause this for a sec. Yeah, so we set up the business, we launched the business, and then this entire third thing here is just about making money, because when we're working with businesses, what we want to do is a decent job. So we can have the conversation around like, let's turn this into a paid relationship, right? And that's just how we get set up. But once you're confident, you can start charging for this straight away, right? Because it is actually a system that we have charged for. Time and time again, we've charged a lot of money to implement marketing, for businesses. We operate with clients right now, and we use the exact same tools that we give you. So that's the process and the steps. Now, as you go along this journey, like everyone's hanging out in here, you can get support, you can get feedback, inside of here. So I'll talk a little bit about that. If you need a question answered, the best thing that you can do is come here. Maybe it's already been answered, actually. So like, let's say you've got a question around Facebook, right? You can search in here for Facebook, and boom, the templates are right here, right? Questions around the Facebook pixel. So you can have a look. It could be kind of like a Google. You can reach out through direct message up here as well. If you ever need a hand, we have a dedicated account that you can always talk to. Everything's sort of template, in our process, as you can imagine. So everything from like, how to find your niche research to what you should charge with a calculator template. The Facebook ad templates, like how to reach out to clients, it's all kind of here. There's basically a template for everything. And, as you go through this journey, like I said, we want to check in with you, right? We want to make sure that you're well supported. And then before you go and launch a campaign, we want to make sure it's all set up properly. So if I go through here, kind of scroll quickly there, but like you'll see a bunch of different industries and issues that people are getting into. So you've got like Airbnb, cleaning, you've got mortgage stress relief, you've got buyers agents, you've got stuff around the house, bathroom renovations, all sorts of stuff. Like, also industries that people are personally interested in, like David here, who's created a campaign around citizenship by investment. So like getting a citizenship and going to another country, right? Which is something that he went through recently. So here's an example. You go post your campaign in here before you launch it. You give us the details. You show us what we're dealing with, right? And then the team will actually hop in here and give feedback, right? And sort of support you before you launch. There's a video here from one of the coaches, Shaw, who's given some action items, right? Another one here, Chelsea, action items, like just make sure you do this before you launch. And there's quite a bit of support just documented in one place for everybody, for every campaign. It's all transparent. You can see everything. So that's support. We also connect every week as well. Monday, 7 p.m., we're on a call. We're talking, what people are up to, if they're stuck, the wins that we're seeing, new stuff that we're adding to the program, like things that we're finding is helping us and that we're doing. It's all live, happening Monday, right, 7 p.m. So to recap, it's kind of like a version of Google. You can direct message. We want to look at what you're doing throughout the program and give you a lot of feedback. Everything's a template, right, in this. And we connect every week for a call. So that's that part. Hopefully, the idea is like we want to instill some confidence here that you're going to be well supported because you are, inside of the program. And so, yep, those are the instructions, that's support. And then lastly, you also get the tools to actually run the business. So this is like every bit of tech that you could ever need to actually run, to launch, build, and run, right, a digital marketing business. So it's a platform that we have. You can store all your contacts in here, all the leads that come through. You can see conversations that are happening with the leads. We have a bunch of automations and stuff like that in here. You can schedule appointments. You can build websites and all your campaigns. You can send out emails and SMSs, and you can automate stuff with AI. You can get paid through the platform. Whatever you need to do in your business is available to do inside of this platform. But also a bunch of our artificial intelligence tools. So like you want to go launch a campaign, you don't just have to do it manually. Like we've built stuff for you to help you, get there faster. So let's say you're working with a business, let's say property business, that's what we're doing. You just put that in and you talk about who the ideal audience is, because launching marketing is about the business and the audience, right, that we're targeting. So in this case, first-time investors, I guess, right, as an audience. You can go deeper into what the audience wants, what does the business do to help them solve it, and what are the unique selling points of the business, and just submit this, right? And then our system will actually send you, one sec, our system will send you a document that contains all the research and the ads themselves, and kind of like the template of the campaign directly to you, to make sure that you're using our process, right, in our system. Because we know that if you launch campaigns, especially if we look at them, you're going to get leads, right? It's not that difficult to get leads. So this document that you get sent from the system is like all the research in the audience, like what they're likely experiencing, the pains and the problems and everything. This is for a business called LeadLaunch, right? Let's just fill this in. So I guess it's like for vets. And then down here, you'll see suggested advertising strategy. And it gives you the words, to work with on the ads, like what to say on the ads, creative image ideas, to use in the business. I'll zoom in a little bit here. The creative image ideas for the ads, and alongside the training and everything you get, like you'll be able to create good ads. So it does that, and then also gives you suggested emails to send, to the people that actually do inquire, to make them, more interested, high quality leads, right? So you got the emails attached inside of this document as well. And this is just an example, right, of the types of things that we build and the tools that we give you. The end goal here is we're building stuff for you inside of this network, right, to help you launch a business, to help you automate as much of it as possible, to save you the time that you would otherwise need to do in being a digital marketer, right? Because we don't have much time, all of us in general, a lot of people in this program, they're working full time, they got families, they got stuff going on. So we've built a lot of the infrastructure, we've put together the steps, put together the processes, the tools and the templates to actually give you the ability to launch a business and do it on the side, like as a side thing, if that's what you're doing, and then scale it up from there. Cool. So hopefully this is useful to you. Hopefully you're excited, and I will talk to you soon.